What's up, guys? Slam Vintage. We're back. We're sorry for the delay. I know it's been quite some time since we uploaded some videos, but we really appreciate all the love that we got in the first couple. That was really awesome. We're going to do some COVID-19 drinking games. We can't go thrift, so we need something to do. A couple different things we're going to do. We're going to play a couple different games, test kind of our knowledge-ish a little bit, and also, show off some dope vintage t-shirts and vintage gear. So without further ado, let's get these drinks poured up and let's get this game started. Ooh, happy time. Of course, got to bring out the vintage cups. We have far too many of them in our apartment.
We're going to be out of captain.
Yeah. Bud Light flag behind us. Bud Light, if you're watching this, please sponsor us. Shout out Post Malone. All right, so the first game, the way we're going to start is going to be, I don't know, is there a name for it? Like a specific name for that type of game? It's basically, we each got to name something, and then the first person to forget has to drink. So.
Wait, what? I thought we were just going back and forth. The first person can't come up with something.
Yeah, that's a better explanation. So there's going to be a topic. We have to go back and forth. The trick is you can't really think about it too much. You just got to kind of say it off the top of your head. So the first one's going to be vintage brands. So we're going to bounce vintage brands off of each other. First person to forget, can't think of something, they got to take a big drink. All right? Sick. You want to start it off? All right, I'll start it off. Start it.
Winterland.
Onita.
Shit. Giant.
Sports specialties.
Nike.
Logo athletic.
Screen Stars.
Reebok.
Gildan.
Fila.
Adidas.
3D emblem. Is that a brand?
Fusion.
I don't know.
Yeah, kind of.
It's too long. That's too long.
I didn't lose what I'm drinking anyways.
I'm actually a criminal for getting eliminated that quickly. Roast me in the comments. Say I look like a penis without my
Dude, it's hard. I had so many in my mind. When you're going back and forth, it's shit, what did he just say? What did you just say?
Yeah, it's difficult. It's hard. I made that first captain freaking real strong. Which normally I don't mind, but I'm going to be drinking tonight, so. Alright, next. Name vintage-related YouTubers. This one I'm not going to do too well, I don't think, but. I'll start it off.
Drake Talks.
Dude, that's who I was going to say, you piece of shit.
You can't end that fast. There's so many.
Slam Vintage.
That's us. 1980 something co.
What's that guy's name? Thrift Lord.
Paul Cantu.
Jacob Starr.
Round 2.
That's fucking gay, bro. That's such a stupid answer. Give me a 10-second countdown. I'm so dumb, bro. I can't think of things on the spot. Off camera, I probably can name 25.
I don't even think there is 25. I can name 25 if we were including ones that aren't on YouTube anymore.
Oh, Soul Food San Fran.
Yeah.
That's a good one. All right, next one. Name 90s rappers.
You can go first.
Tupac.
Nas.
Biggie.
The spot, being put on the spot,
Alright, drink, bitch. That was embarrassing, I ain't gonna lie.
It was. I'll drink again. That's dessert.
Alright.
Literally now I'm thinking of 40.
So real quick, we got this Last Dance documentary, going around, everybody's watching that, so shout out to our hometown. Shout out to the Bulls. One time. Cheers. Dennis Rodman's the GOAT. Alright, so for this final part of the video, we're going to do, I don't even know how to explain this exactly, but essentially, we both pulled 5 personal t-shirts of our own. And based on the style of that t-shirt, so let's say it's a Bulls tee, you pull it out, boom, this is a Bulls tee. Do you have one in your 5 shirts that you chose? If not, they have to drink. If they do have it, you have to drink. And it's pretty much that simple. You get it? Yeah, I think so. I think they get it. I think they get it. Sick. All right.
What?
You want to start it off? Pull out the first shirt.
Sure.
Doesn't necessarily mean if we have one in our collection or not. It's just based on the 5 shirts you pulled at random.
Did you grab a vintage country shirt?
I did not. And I didn't because I have plenty, but I thought you would. Or no, I didn't think you would. Yeah. So
I have one.
You got me there. Anybody with vintage Randy Travis or Tim McGraw tees in size XL, hit me up. All right. Now, which one is this? Yeah, this was a bit obvious, but I figured maybe he wouldn't choose the obvious. Did you bring out a vintage Bulls tee?
Did I? Oh, I did.
Oh, fuck. So we got that vintage Bulls tee, nice clean essential tee, and then we got this one as
So
well.
what happens if the person?
I think we both drink. Or no, well, technically whoever presented it has to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But I think we should cheers to the Bulls one time, honestly.
Even though we're out to go.
LeBron is the GOAT, I will say that. Roast me in the comments for that, but unless you're going to play me one-on-one for like some rap tees, I don't want to hear it. Please don't play me one-on-one if you're like 6'8". What? Oh, low battery. I thought the video cut out again. It's about to be heated.
Shit. All right. Did you bring out a wrestling shirt?
No, I did not. I'm going to be hammered. All right. I know I got you at least twice, though, so we're good. Did you bring out a movie tee?
I did.
No, you stop it.
Actually, it doesn't even matter because I did.
Oh, fuck.
Brought out the Star Wars shirt.
Never seen Star Wars. If you've never also seen Star Wars, comment below. Or if you're a Star Wars fan, call me a nerd. I don't know. Your turn, Jamoke.
I don't even know how to say this. Like, excluding the Bulls, did you bring a sports-related shirt?
No. It's a dope Griffey shirt. I love that one.
I don't even know if they can see it.
Did not. Well, technically, that's all your shirts, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got 3 more. Pretty sure you don't have any of them, so... Well, you definitely don't have any of them because you have no shirts left.
Well, yeah, but I can pull again.
Vintage military-themed t-shirt.
Alright, that's fine.
3D emblem, Navy SEALs. Picked this up for a really good price on eBay. I've always wanted one, and they go for, good amount, but I found that for a pretty reasonable price. My other tee was a vintage BMX tee. Poor Boy BMX was like I want to say mid-80s to like early 90s, correct me if I'm wrong, but BMX brand. This is actually one of the first vintage t-shirts that I thrifted. I'm a real big fan of that shirt. And then finally, I got an history themed tee. I knew you definitely didn't have any.
Right, but I saw that one in your stack, and I figured you would be a little bit nice about it and label it as an all over print. Then I could have pulled out 2 different shirts.
That's fair. This is the Field Museum in Chicago. Now, it's on an anvil tag. I don't know exactly how old this is. It's definitely vintage, like, for sure. And, I mean, it's pretty... I think it's actually older than I think, but...
How old do you think it is?
I don't know, like, maybe late 90s.
Yeah, it's about right.
Mid-90s, maybe.
It's about right.
But honestly, if it was, like, early 90s, it wouldn't surprise... It is single-stitch, actually. I didn't even realize that until right now, so... This is actually probably a little bit... I mean, they did make single-stitch up until, like... There were shirts in, like, the early 2000s that were still single-stitch.
Yeah, but
most likely...
I don't know...
It's thick. It's really thick, like...
I don't know if the shirts going into, like, the early 2000s that were single-stitch... Because, like, I've noticed people that have them and, like, put them in a video or, like, post a picture of them. Like, they're all on shirts that are from the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
or not the 80s, like the late 90s.
Yeah.
But this printing is on it from the 2000s.
That's true.
So, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
If you
assume
know
it's
anything
just-
about this, I highly doubt it, but let us know. I mean, based on that, I'd probably guess early to mid 90s then.
Yeah.
Probably mid 90s.
Also, since we're here, you know, there's no way to go to a thrift store. So what I've been doing, well, I think a lot of people have been doing, is going on eBay and trying to find stuff for good deals. So I actually found a shirt that I'm keeping for myself, which I'm going to go grab in a second and open it. And then I did just, because I do eventually want to do, when the flea market opens, I want to have a rack designated to just Star Wars shirts just because I want to do it. So I found one for a good deal that I still have to actually pay for, but eventually that'll come. And then I found a Jim Morrison, like the Doors from the movie shirt, for I think the guy accepted the offer for like $32, so I bought that. But I'm gonna grab the shirt that I bought that I'm keeping for myself and open that up on camera.
Cheers while he goes and gets that shirt. So assuming all this Corona stuff kind of lifts, you know, we still hopefully plan to sell at the Allstate Flea Market here in Chicagoland. But, you know, we'll see how that all pans out. But if you're in the Chicagoland area, Allstate Arena is in Rosemont. It's literally, 15, 20 minutes from downtown probably. Maybe not even.
I'm stupid when it comes to that. I don't know.
But yeah, we're gonna probably try to get a booth there. So we'll see. We'll see if everything kind of goes our way.
So with this shirt, to make a long story short, I have family that lived in Ohio, and we would drive out there all the time. And there was one movie that me and my sister, like, she did not have any of the same taste I did as far as movies, but for some reason she liked this movie. It was called Titan AE. I feel like no one knows what it is, but every time I go on eBay, no matter like what I was looking for, eventually I would find my way looking for one of these shirts. I finally found one. The starting bid I think was at 25. Someone already bid, so I was like, all right, I'm going max bid at 30. Highest I go was 40. I woke up the next morning, ended up winning, or like 3 days later, completely forgot about it. I was like, I need to check that, increase my max bid if I have to. Forgot about it, ended up winning. So I've never changed my address on eBay, so everything's getting sent to my mom's house. So she's kind of mad because she doesn't want to answer the door or deal with people. Also, I don't know how to open this.
Anybody has any vintage UFC shirts, vintage history related shirts, vintage Steven Seagal, the actor in the movies? Yes, actors are in movies.
What else would he act in?
Poland, I guess. I don't know.
That would still be a movie, technically.
Yeah, true. Got any of those in size large or XL? Hit me up. Preferably XL. This guy, first day opening packages. I honestly don't get like
I don't know how that missed.
people that wear like mediums, bro, in vintage. Like
You're not a human.
I'm 210.
Why is this triple like bad?
I'm 210 pounds of Chicago deep dish danger. That's what I like to say. They put that in like 7 grocery bags. Does anybody else do the smell test, or is it just us? Because I definitely do.
Yeah, you gotta.
Sometimes it smells like grandma pussy.
I mean, regardless, I'm gonna like re-clean it, but
well, yeah, but is that still tags on it?
apparently,
Sick.
and it's on a changes tag that I didn't know,
shit.
and it's single stitch that I also didn't know. The guy's pictures were not very.
That's a really, that graphic's in really good shape. Show the camera, bro. What are you doing?
You know what? I want to bask in it first. Screw the camera.
He's mean to you guys.
Dude, I did not know it was new with tags on a changes tag, first off, and single stitch. Also, it's a large, so I'm probably going to stretch it, but...
Yeah. That's a nice graphic, though. It's in really good shape. Also, any adult small soldier shirts, I'll definitely buy that. I got outbid on one, sniped, like, a few weeks ago.
Clearance.
Pissed.
This eventually went to 25% off.
Hmm.
What was its actual starting price? $17.99. I paid $35.
Well, folks, we're approaching the 15-minute mark. We like to keep these a little short and sweet. If you have any other ideas for vintage videos that you'd like to see us do, definitely comment below. we're kind of like stupid, you know. So we're thinking.
Yeah. Also, going back to like the 2000s thing, there's a changes tag.
Yeah.
Single stitch.
Yeah.
Dated from 2000.
Ah. There you go. The more you know. But yeah, any video ideas? Let us know. We're trying to think of stuff. Once summer comes around and like it's nicer out, and you know we're not barred of our rights as citizens. We plan to do some like fishing videos involving some vintage bets. You know, maybe like wager some T-shirts on the most fish. I definitely got to step my game up because otherwise I'm gonna be losing some vintage shirts.
I got you on lock if that's the case.
I like to consider myself a good fisherman, but don't let him do that. He's wrong. But I will say he's better. He's better than me, but he's not prepared. All right, I'm coming strong. So, without further ado, I think that'll do for this video. That was a very stupid outro, but cheers, my brother. All right, cheers to y'all.